Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and today we're going to be discussing a few different projects. This is going to be very informative. I'm going to give you a very good look into some of these new project locations, the pros and cons of these. So right now I'm in Business Bay and we have a new launch by Emaar called Avarra, which is a palace branded residence. All right, so right now, as you can see, I have a very nice view into the locations of these, and I'm going to give you the exact view. So this right here is Mustaqbal Street in Business Bay, and that right there with the green carpet is the very plot of the new palace branded residence, which is called Avarra, and this is by Emaar. The prices over here are going to be starting from 2.7 million dirhams for a one bed, and the price per square foot is roughly around the 3,500 to 4,000 dirham mark right here. Now just take a look at the street, the amount of traffic that is building up on the street, and it's only about 3 p.m. right now. Around 5-6 p.m. rush hour time, there is a lot of traffic that is actually happening in this area. There's a lot of clogging that happens in this area. I myself have been stuck in this traffic for even an hour at some points, just trying to get out of this junction. Okay, so that right there is the Emaar plot. Right in front of it, you have the Lumina project, which is by Omnia. So Business Bay, this street of Business Bay and towards that side has a lot of offices. I believe this area is really good for offices, but again, you have a huge traffic jam issue right here. Now with these two projects, you have direct connectivity to Sheikh Zayed Road. That right there is Sheikh Zayed Road, and you're right next to the metro as well. So in and out towards Sheikh Zayed Road is going to be very easy for these two projects. But if you are coming from Mustaqbal Street or from this road right here, you're going to have some issues getting to your property, and I don't think that is the best thing to deal with for such a prime branded residence by Emaar. Okay, so those two projects, residential palace project, Lumina commercial offices. Now right there you can see that is the Base 101 project by Danube. That's like a 101 floor building coming up right there, and right after that is the plot for the downtown residences by DR. Okay, in the distance you can also take a look at the City Walk by Meraas project, the development. That right there is a City Walk project coming up very nicely. That is a fantastic location. Also, the Crest Lane project is launching soon. The EOIs are open, so that is going to be another exciting project. That location is very special, very prime. Okay, no traffic issues over there. In the distance, you also have the amazing sea view. As you can see, you have a very nice sea view from right here. So Lumina is going to be 45 floors, Emaar is going to be 75 floors. So anything above the 45th floor in the Emaar project is going to have fantastic views towards the sea. And on that side, beyond those buildings is also the downtown and Burj Khalifa skyline. So on that side, you have good views towards Burj Khalifa from this very project. Now, some more projects. That right there, the construction happening right there is Base 102. And what I believe is that construction in these areas is going to be slow. Why? Is because it is, as you can see, a traffic prone location. For the trucks to come in and out freely and do the construction over here, I do believe it is going to be not happening very fast. It will be a slow process, and Emaar's handover is in 2031 June. So that is a good 5.5 years away before this project is handed over. So that is a long time to wait for your investment to get ready, and the payment plan is also 90-10, so not much chances to leverage over there. Now overall in Business Bay, the plots are very limited. There's not many plots left to build, and these are the last few projects coming up in Business Bay. So you are entering a very mature location at higher prices, and I do believe there are other opportunities that might be better than this. Okay, so just right here, I believe City Walk is a fantastic location to be investing in. This right here, I believe it's going to be good for short term more than long term, because I don't think a long term resident would be wanting to dealing with this traffic all the time. And for short term, it's going to be good because there's going to be the metro right there. And as you can see, there's a lot of foot traffic that happens right here because everybody's going to the metro. So for such a premium building to have a lot of foot traffic and car traffic jams, I don't think that's going to be the best sell for a long-term rental model. Okay, over here, Base 102 is coming up by Danube, and over there where you see the red buses, that is where the Sobha Sky Parks project is coming up. I feel like that is also a good location because you'll have direct connectivity to Sheikh Zayed Road. In the distance, you can also see the canal front residences. That right there is the canal. Very premium residences right there. And right after that, we have the Safa Park. You can see the green, that is all Safa Park. Now that is Safa 1 over there being constructed, and right next to it is going to be Safa Gate. I feel that is a very underrated project at this moment, because you're going to have fantastic views of entire Safa Park and the sea views in the horizon. So that is a fantastic project in a very good location, and there's also a metro station right there for easy connectivity, and you're exactly on Sheikh Zayed Road and very close to Jumeirah. So I feel like that is a project that people are sleeping on, so that should be looked at. So out of these, what I feel like for a short-term rental model, Avarra is going to be good, but keep in mind it's going to be a 5.5-year wait. For commercial, Lumina is amazing. There's a Lumina Alta coming right there in that plot right there. So 2 Lumina buildings coming up right here. Both of those are going to be fantastic as a commercial office. I would not recommend Danube, either of these projects. I would not recommend Downtown Residences. Palace, I would recommend for the brand value, but keep in mind, long term, I don't think long-term rentals are not going to be a big hit over here. Short term will fly. Over here, I feel Sky Parks is a good project. I would recommend it. I would highly recommend the Damac project that's coming up over there across the road. And you can see traffic is a real thing in Dubai right now. So you have to be very careful where you choose to buy. So this was a quick overlook. Do look very seriously into the Crest Lane project. Now let's head to the Emaar Sales Center, and I want to show you another project that you should be targeting. So we are at the Emaar Sales Center, and the new project that I wanted to talk to you about is going to be the Creek Beach and the Creek Haven projects that are right there. Okay, so after a long time, Emaar is launching in Dubai Creek Harbour on the water front. Okay, the previous launches that happened were more inland near the metro station, but these, after a long time, are exactly on the waterfront. So just imagine unobstructed views of the entire wildlife sanctuary in front of you, the entire creek, and also you have Burj Khalifa downtown skyline right here, right in front of you. So you're going to have some amazing views towards the downtown skyline, and the prices right here are only starting from a 1.8 million dirham price point, and then the handover is going to be in 4 years' time. Another big news that Mohammed Al Abbar, the founder of Emaar, recently announced was the opening of the Dubai Square Mall, which is going to be a futuristic mall where, you know, they have access to electric cars are allowed to be driven inside the mall. So that is a very futuristic concept, and that is going to be ready in only about 3 years' time. So I believe this project right here is going to be extremely prime, mainly firstly because of the views. Secondly, you can see the green park that leads you to the Dubai Square Mall. It's going to be literally walking distance from the brand new tower that's going to be coming up and the Dubai Square Mall. So all in all, I feel like this is the opportunity of apartments that you should be focusing in today's market. As you can see, the views are going to be amazing. The proximity to the mall and the tower is going to be also amazing. Plus, there's not going to be that kind of a traffic issue like I showed you previously. And then the handover time is also not far away. The payment plan is 80/20. Okay, so this was the new Creek Haven and Creek Bay project launch. Now let's go to the site and I'll show you the views that you can expect from. So this right here is the exact plot of the new Creek Bay and Creek Haven project, and just take a look at the fantastic views that you have from right here. The entire downtown skyline, the entire creek, and these buildings are going to be about 30-35 floors tall, and they're going to be overtaking these cove buildings right here, and the views are absolutely amazing. I do believe for the price point, this is a fantastic opportunity. You're going to be walking distance from the new mall, from the Creek Tower. This is a no-brainer investment right now in all of the apartment launches that are coming up. So we just checked out a bunch of projects today: Business Bay, Dubai Creek Harbour, these two locations. I really do believe Crest Lane by Meraas in City Walk is a fantastic project. That is something that you should be keeping an eye out on. Dubai Creek Harbour, the location that we just checked out, the project that we checked out, I feel like is much better of an investment opportunity than Avarra by Emaar in Business Bay, or any other projects in Business Bay for that matter. I believe the plan for Dubai Creek Harbour is much better. You have factors that will give you a huge boost in your capital appreciation. The mall opening up, the new tower being announced, all of these are going to add a lot of capital appreciation for you when you are holding an asset, especially the kind of asset that we saw on the front line, on the waterfront in Dubai Creek Harbour. So these were the projects. Don't just fall for the hype. Do your analysis, understand the locations, understand the prices. Now, 3 million dirhams roughly for a one bed in Avarra Palace, or a one bed over here at 1.8, 1.9 million, two beds around 2.6, 2.7 million, three beds based on the building anywhere between 4 to 6 million. I believe these are the opportunities that are golden in the market. Crest Lane by Meraas, Dubai Creek Harbour by Emaar. I think these two projects are absolute money right now. So if you found this video informative, please do drop a like. And for now, this is Saad Dubai Realtor signing off.